After the death of Colden, Pierce, victim of hallucinations, advanced inside the Riverside Institute to the point of discovering Sarah Hawkins, alive, prisoner of Dr. Fuller. The last confrontation between Charles Hawkins and his wife has revealed that the man, under his monstrous appearance, tried to protect her from the influence of the myth. He warned Pierce, if Sarah succumbs to the lure of the occult, she will lose all free will, allowing the cult to bring its plan to fruition. Summon an ancient and evil god. Henceforth, Pierce must know more about Sarah Hawkins' intentions and find a way to protect her. And with this, we are back at the Hawkins Mansion. Welcome back to Let's Play Call of Cthulhu, episode 11. The last episode was an explosive one. As the short introduction said, we were able to actually find Sarah Hawkins alive, after the tragic passing of Mary Colden, the doctor who helped us escape the asylum in the first place. Upon trying to escape, we also encountered her husband, the late Charles Hawkins, and we, I think, most certainly put an end to him with a stove, kind of one of those things that you keep the flames alive, and then after that with an axe to his back. It was an interesting display because the final moments between him and Sarah were almost tender, and she revealed that he was basically just trying to protect her. But we also saw, upon entering the mansion, a flashback of how the actual fight between him and Sarah broke out. There he was displayed as the, well, less savory and quite jealous type, and he tried to strangle her, and she barely escaped. And obviously, whilst setting him ablaze, knocking her unconscious, and losing her only child, Simon, in the process. Anyhow, we are now back here with Sarah and Algernon Drake, the librarian, and I guess it's probably best if we start by just speaking to the two of them and see how we go from here.
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like you.
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
You seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
Oh. College expert, we don't have that. You and Drake are up to something. Charles Hawkins is dead. There's a cult on Darkwater. I hope we can use different ones, but let's try you and Drake are up to something.
You've been friends for a long time, hiding each other's secrets.
I trust him.
What are you planning to do?
I must find it and kill it. I am the only one who can end its slaughter.
No. No, you will come with me to Boston.
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No, you're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
Oh. Valid SAN requirements. There must be a way to fight it so we all die. I don't know, this is intriguing. Let's try it.
You can't give up, even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous. Listen, Algernon knows of a way to protect me. Help him find what he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
All right. I'll help you.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a couple of new things now. Hawkins Manor, what does she really know? What have they done to her? Her husband said that she was dangerous. Sarah Hawkins, she looks crazy. Like me? She won't leave Darkwater, not before having killed the Shambler. This is madness. Drake might know something. He spoke about protecting her. He's waiting for me in Charles Hawkins' office. Alright, we have a couple of points. 10 CP to spend. Very nice. Now, I would like to increase investigation so we can max it out. Well, we need psychology or eloquence. Strength. What do we have here? Should I keep the points? I don't think it's going to influence it if I just add a couple of CP. I think it will only add more if we hit the next tier, right? Anyhow, let's have a quick look at sanity then. Oh, there's a new one. The cost of truth. While Pierce's sanity is growing dangerously weaker, his increased sensitivity to the occult opens new ways for him. On rare occasions, he is now able to unearth hidden truths when he speaks to the inhabitants of the island. As with everything connected with the myth, using it comes at a cost. The ordeals you have gone through have left their mark, but you still manage as best as you can. You keep your mind busy in order to chase away doubts and painful memories. You still have some way to go. Who knows where your mind could lead you along the paths of insanity? Oh, that always stays the same. Pierce and Sarah Hawkins confronted the monster that Charles Hawkins had turned into. The men retained nothing human. Tentacles replaced one of his arms. His face bore the signs of an unfinished mutation, and he was endowed with superhuman strength. He was on the point of strangling Pierce when Sarah Hawkins drove a poker into his throat. Pierce finished him off with an axe. This fight to the death left Pierce physically and mentally scarred. Is the death of Colden a hallucination, or is it the sole flash of truth in the slow descent into madness that Edward Pierce's mind is undergoing? The detective gained entry to the Riverside Institute in order to help the doctor. Immediately attacked by the Shambler, he fled through a transmuted hospital, whose architecture respected no physical laws. His wanderings led him to an operating room, where his confrontation with Fuller came to an end when Colden's corpse rose up to attack Pierce. The detective thinks that he's got a grip on himself, but he now knows that death and madness lie in his path. His sanity was severely affected by this new ordeal. I love this. I love how they kind of fleshed this out. This is really nice. Yeah, I think this one, the other ones we read already. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Darkwater, a couple of new ones. Sir Algernon Drake, bookseller 43. Algernon Drake is the owner of the Nameless Bookstore and a friend of Sarah Hawkins. It would seem that the two of them were united in a common thirst for knowledge about the occult. He has a strange collection of parchments and books of spells, and he seems to know a lot about the island's clandestine activities. If I decide to explore the occult trail, he will be an excellent guide. Mary. I arrived too late to free Colden from the clutches of Fuller. Just before I found her body in the hands of the doctor, she had come to see me to give me a last message. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I believe that her words were full of truth. Oh, it says deceased now. Same here. And Charles Hawkins, now also as deceased. Charles Hawkins tried one last time to challenge the wishes of Sarah Hawkins, and he is dead. This time, there is no coming back. Although I condemn the actions of this man, in a certain way, I understand his motives. He was ready to do anything to protect his wife. His abandonment of the cult allowed us to flee the Riverside Institute and to learn more about the threat that was weighing upon the mind of Sarah Hawkins. This is still a bit strange because, like I said, I wonder if he just had this change of mind or change of heart after the fact. Because that last video sequence that we saw clearly showed how he was telling her that she owed him, she's his wife, and you know, he was the kind of guy, you know, in the best sense of, you know, I do as I please, you're my wife, you're my property. Sarah. I found Sarah Hawkins alive, prisoner of the Riverside Institute. Charles Hawkins and Dr. Fuller seem to have connived to hide her from the world. She seems to be very affected by the tragedies that have struck her family, but I detect a fighting spirit in this woman that I would better not underestimate. She's a survivor. Then also places, Riverside Institute, Through the eyes of Dr. Colden, I finally visited the Riverside Institute. The operating rooms and dormitories surrounded the pharmacy. Everything there has an air of respectability. Do the nurses really know, like Dr. Colden, what's going on in the cellars? What is sure is that the staff fear Fuller. It is perhaps this fear that prevents them questioning the validity of a medical center of this size on such a small island. Oh, ascent. When they will have consumed the stellar flesh and survived the transformation, closer than ever to their new master, they will enter his sleep of death and will only awaken to answer his call. They will be called the Awakened. Extract taken from the Necronomicon by Abdul al-Hazret. Cthulhu. Fnglui mglavanaf Cthulhu rlie vakanaglal fadagen. Extract taken from the Necronomicon. Oh, this is so cool. If you are a fan of H.P. Lovecraft, if you've written any of his stories or anything, I mean, the universe that he's crafted is just so amazing. Terrifying, but amazing. Elder Sign. Men discovered a protective symbol so powerful that it could remove them from the gaze of creatures of the myth. They carved it into their jewels, painted it on the doors of their houses, and embroidered it on the clothing of their children. Later, they understood that it could even exercise its power on the doors of the sunken city. Ooh, that's actually another game that I definitely want to play. Extract taken from the Necronomicon. The words that follow are not really mine. They were communicated to me in my dreams and trances by the greatest minds in the cosmos. I take advantage of these moments of lucidity that grow ever shorter to write down these few scraps from the immense knowledge that they send crashing against my broken mind, night after night. I can only leave these crumbs of knowledge to the world in the hope that reading them will guide men. But I already fear that unholy words will stain the soul of whoever dares open this accursed collection, because, just like prisoners whose confessions were written on their own skins, I shall protect my heritage beyond the ages. High Priest, oh damn. The call cannot be made without a guide. The guide does not have to see or to hear. He is fully committed to the cause of the great old one that he serves. He will find the oracle. He will pursue the truth seeker. He will neither reveal nor explain. He will observe. And when the stars align and the day of awakening arrives, he will take his place and lead the call. Clues is currently empty. Oh, we still had something from chapter 8. Oh, Fuller's notes. The evidence garnered in the Hawkins drawing room raises questions as to what became of the parents' bodies. The discoveries of Colden and the office of Fuller reinforced this conviction. Sarah Hawkins was moved from the crime scene by none other than Dr. Fuller. Even more significant, the director of the Riverside Institute obviously had a strong obsession with the artist. The content of the cylinders recorded by the doctor proves his interest in the young painter. Summaries of psychoanalysis sessions, as well as blood tests, confirm the fact. In one of the cylinders, Fuller clearly states that he has hidden the body and the personal effects of one of his patients. And then just the record and, oh, our own one. The file is strangely incomplete, and the detail on treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice. Well, what a surprise. And inventory. Well, we have our lamp, and we have the poker. Oh, the fire poker. That's the thing, obviously, that I meant earlier. Okay, that's just the CP that we have. And knowledge. What's on the knowledge? Oh yeah, I think we found a couple of books. And more sleeping pills. Okay, that's it. Now we can start. Do we have a map? No, we don't. But I'm sure, I mean, the building wasn't too big. So we really should not have a problem finding the office, which I think was down here. Just want to see... This looks different now, doesn't it? Although, no, to be fair, that was the place where we ran after the thief, if you remember. When we arrived at the mansion for the first time. But at that time, I don't think we had a chance to fully look at everything. Yeah, there he is. Before we talk to him, I just want to quickly take another look. Can we go down here again? Oh, we can. Oh. Yeah, I did remember that everything came crashing down, so we can't go through there anymore. Fine. Is there anything else for us to look at? No. Alright. Let's have a chat with Mr. Drake then. Although, wait, 1 second. Just for completion's sake. No, nothing else here.
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process. Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
Oh, we will. Oh, there's this thing again. Oh, SAN is sanity. Oh my goodness, how can I be so stupid? So, a Dimension the Shambler, please.
This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift. A connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently.
He sold the dagger to Sanders.
The dagger with a strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger. But I doubt he knew its purpose.
Okay.
It allowed me to send the creature you call the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
It must never come back.
You must have a plan to get rid of it.
A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your baubles.
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your cult.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief Charles has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
Oh, it's a shame. We couldn't use the last... Oh. That's the painting?
Ah, it's you again.
Yes, it is. Ah, we can.
What is the true nature of the Necronomicon?
I see that you are interested in my precious book.
Yes.
It is the definitive book of knowledge of the occult, Mr. Pierce, written by Abdul al-Hazred. It is the answer to many a question.
That is why it's so highly valued.
Yes, and even though it is a copy, given to me as a gift by Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The work remains very powerful.
I understand better why you keep it in a safe.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to know.
All in good time.
Find the bust. Oh, okay, that's our objective. I just want to have a quick look because there were some things here again. Cult. The Key of Rie. Drake maintains that it can repel the forces of the Great Old Ones and lock the doors to the undersea city of Rie. I see an ugly, solid gold medallion engraved with the same symbol that repulsed Charles Hawkins in the Nameless bookstore. It remains to be seen if it can really protect Sarah Hawkins. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce. Inventory. This sketch must guide me to the artifact concealed. Concealed by concealed Charles Hawkins. Where have I already seen it? Well, I mean, there's the melted one, but let's have a look. Can't be that hard to find, right? Let's have a look, shall we? Up the stairs we go. Also gives us another opportunity to search the place again. Clearly not this one. Game saved. Oh yeah, this is where we just were. This sketch must guide me to the artifact concealed by Charles Hawkins, so I've already seen it. Yeah, okay. Just wanna see if there's anything else this time around. Nothing else, okay. Wonder if that is just an opportunity from the game to kind of, you know, look at things one more time. Were we in here the last time? I don't remember this room. This is where the thief surprised us, which I think was Charles, right? Or at least that's implied. So we never really had a chance to look around, but clearly this is just the workspace of Sarah. Alright. Let's head back to that center console, because this is precisely where we saw the skull and the bust. Alright.
This is the amulet that Drake was looking for.
This will affect your destiny. Oh. Okay, what's that? 5 CP. Oh, we need 6 for the next level. 4. We could increase eloquence, and this we obviously can't do. Should we wait to get psychology to 4, or should we increase eloquence to at least get it to whatever this is, professional? No, I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh wait, sorry, there was something else here. Clues? Yep. The amulet. The amulet is engraved with the elder sign. Drake calls it the Key of Rie. He firmly believes that this artifact is of great power. And inventory. Sketch of still life. Yep. Right, let's head back to Drake then.
Ah, it's you again.
Yes, it is.
I think I've found what we're looking for.
Let me see that. Yes, that's it. It's perfect. We are saved.
Too easy.
I must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
Yes, do that.
And there we go. Psychology expert. Sanity yet again? I think we had all of them already, no? Why did it show this again? What? End game saved. Wonderful. Okay. Go.
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand. I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
This story is going to end badly.
Yes. Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Bradley, you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
I've been hearing about you a lot lately. You seem to enjoy causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge. You know, us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.
You bet I will.
Chapter 10, Darkwater Police Station. With the help of Algernon Drake, Pierce has obtained an amulet that is supposed to protect Sarah Hawkins against the evil powers that covered her. The painter told him of her desire to track and kill the dimensional shambler in order to atone for her sins. Before Pierce could stop her, he was arrested by the police.
You know, I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Pierce.
All good, I hope.
It appears that you've been involved in a variety of misdemeanors since your arrival on Darkwater. Entering private property, twice. Aggression, insulting behavior, and to top it all, arson.
Interesting, because we've never heard of him, and I don't think we've seen him before. Henry West. I'm ready to cooperate with him. Truth comes at a cost. He is in no position to lecture me. Let's just say we're ready to cooperate.
Listen, Chief West, I realize that I'm in your jurisdiction, and that you don't like guys like me. However, I think that these accusations are exaggerated and that we would benefit from working together.
If that means a confession from you and therefore less paperwork for me, then we've got a deal.
I'm serious. Can't you see what's going on right under your nose?
Yeah? So what's going on that I don't know about?
I don't know about this. I could easily see that he's also involved. The Hawkins case is far from closed. Investigation master. Let's use this one. Fuller isn't as innocent as he looks.
You'd be better off taking an interest in Dr. Fuller. The experiments he carries out on his patients are as inhuman as they are illegal. And when Dr. Colden wanted to put a stop to it, she too went under the knife.
What are you talking about? Nobody's reported any wrongdoings. Dr. Fuller is a man who is as much respected and admired on the island as he is in his profession. It seems like you've got a grievance against him. Is that why you set fire to his institute?
I'm admitting nothing at all.
Come on, I'll show you to your new residence. I'll be back later to ask you some questions. I hope that you'll make the right choice and confess to everything. It would be as unpleasant for you as it would be for me if I had to adopt more advanced questioning.
I have no doubt about that.
Good night, Mr. Pierce.
Charming.
Mr. Pierce, the Truth Seeker, we meet at last.
Who's there?
Oh. Oh shit. What the fuck?
I am the one men named Leviathan. Not because of the scale of my terrestrial form, but as a reminder of the immensity of my knowledge, which I came to share with you, human. Do not struggle. You will not be able to speak or escape my influence.
Try to speak, submit, or struggle. Try to speak.
I told you to behave.
Well, I didn't listen.
You are here to accept the knowledge and follow the path that leads to your freedom. This is an offer that the likes of you, particularly those with such rare characteristics, cannot refuse. The more you bend your human spirit to make it able to receive the truth, the closer you will come to embrace his power. Where is the Oracle, Truth Seeker? Would you like to see her?
Accept or refuse.
Where is the Oracle? Is she not the very object of your quest? I'll let you see for yourself. But do not forget, your fate has already been written. Our paths shall cross again, Truth Seeker.
You know the risk, Sarah. If you happen to use your powers again, you may lose more than your life.
It is not about me, but innocent lives. I hope that your sources are reliable.
The bootleggers have the painting. If the Dimensional Shambler is to appear, he will do it here. The Shambler! I knew it!
No! Not again!
Oh.
Algernon, come back!
We can't click Pierce again because we're once again in a different body. Places. Darkwater Police Station. The police station on Darkwater is in the image of those that occupy it. Cramped, neat and tidy, and totally amateur. I'm the only one occupying a cell, but it's not surprising when you see the collusion between the police and the bootleggers, who, no doubt, supply them with whiskey. I must find a way out of this hole. It's just a lamp, okay. The one thing that mildly annoys me is that they've not done a great job at the sound edit, so whenever there's a video sequence, the sound goes suspiciously quiet. I'll try to fix this in the edit, but yeah. It's the water. Nothing to see here. Anything here? No. All right. Just checking, making sure we look at everything first before we advance.
Where is Algernon? And the Shambler?
Oh. Oh. There's two people there. There's also someone sitting there.
No way back.
Oh. Oh shit, there's many people here actually. They all seem to be dead. We can crouch, yeah?
How many are there?
Shit. No idea what we need to do. Do we just get over there, or do we... Is that Cat? Or Miss Blake? I think it is. But I don't know if we need to try to stay hidden, or... something. Yeah. Oh shit, what the hell happened here? That we need it right now though, but... Damn. They had a fallout of some sort.
How many are there?
Oh, it's just the same as earlier. Okay. Yeah.
Hey! You can't leave us!
Sorry, old friend, but it's either you or me.
No! What are you... No! Open! Open up! Open this door!
It's here.
Oh.
beast is within our reach.
Are you sure you want to do it?
Let's go.
Quickly, come with me!
Okay, the game has just saved, so I think before we start this attempt, I'll make a quick pause here, and then we'll go on and record this in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me again, thank you for watching, I hope I will see you again on the next one, but until then, please look after yourself, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.